Boom by Trike. Here we go.
What is up, YouTube fam? It's early in the morning. We're having a big change, and I don't know if this is. I'm still debating whether this is a good thing or not. The reason is a good reason. We have a really cool interview coming up that we really wanted to do, and so we're changing the time so that we can get to the interview and bring to you guys a really good interview. I'm not sure if this is going to work out the way we want it to work out. So
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, let's go through it. I'm not even sure people are going to be here because everybody's thinking that the live is going to be
9 o'clock.
at 9 o'clock, and
Mhm.
nobody's going to get the notice.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to get the notice. So, do we do this?
I know. Maybe we could like wait for a few minutes, and then when people starts coming in, then maybe we could start. So, what do you think?
I don't know because remember it takes 30 minutes to get for them to if you make a change, it has to be 30
30
minutes
minutes.
before the time, and when we change it, it's 30 minutes less than the time. So they're
Mm-hmm.
not going to get a notification. Is the point?
Yeah, but regardless, they can still watch the video after or the live stream after.
Yeah,
But
right.
we don't get the
Yeah,
engagement.
but
But
that's
we have
yeah,
people here already.
but
Obi
that's the
Wan,
difference.
Raymond. Yeah, we have people already,
Word?
man.
How
Yeah.
come I don't see it? I don't see
Um,
nobody.
because remember when we did the live stream before, the members only live stream, we can't see the chats, we can't see how many people are in here.
Ah,
Okay.
okay, all
So
right. So it's a good thing to know. Okay,
yeah, so we have Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan, thank you so much for joining us. Raymond
yeah,
is here. Anders Peterson.
right.
Yeah.
All
So
right, so let's go through. Let's explain to them.
mhm.
So you guys, so here's what's going on. We changed it a little bit. We changed it. We made it an hour earlier. We have a good interview coming up, and to get to that interview that we're going to bring to you guys this week, to get to that interview, the only way we could do it was he wanted to do it at 10 o'clock this morning. So the only way we could have that do it, the only way we could do both is to change the time of this live stream
Yeah.
so we could bring this to you guys and bring the interview to you guys too. So we're
Oh.
sorry for the what? Oh, what?
Thank you. Sorry to cut you. So thank you, Anders, for letting us know. The phone alerted me immediately, but the website does not.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Anders is up on. He's
I
up
know,
on the
right? Thank you
on
so
the
much.
YouTube game, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
This and like Cheng said, maybe this is going to be one of those live streams where we just we're just giving you guys the information. So look, let's get into it. We don't have you don't have to go through all the preliminaries with
Yes.
be polite and all that stuff, right?
Because he
It's members
already
only,
know.
right?
Yes.
They're members only. They
Hmm.
know the drill, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so do whatever else you got to do, and then let's get into it so we can bring in some good quality content.
Yes. So before we start with the question, so SkyTech is here also, and
Mhm.
Slick Rick is also here. Thank you
Flicker
so
guy,
much.
I
Yeah.
got your message. I mean, he got
Mm-hmm.
my message. Okay, good.
Yes.
All
Okay. So we have questions
right.
prepared for each other, but also if you have questions that you would like to ask me and Rich, we are going to ask those
I bet
questions.
you they got a lot of questions to ask you.
I
That's just my guess. They got a whole bunch of questions to ask you. So, anyway, college football season is almost here. So look, that's
not college,
well, we
but
football
football.
season is here, right? College football season is almost here. So you're gonna see me rocking my colors, rocking my University of Montana colors and my USC colors
Hmm.
because that's how I get down. And we're big 49ers fans too. So Cheng,
I'm just Anna,
it's all she's
riding the
got. Yeah,
cloud.
right, exactly.
So
So
Cliff TV is also here. Thank you
what's up,
so much.
Cliff?
Yeah, okay. So let's move on to the questions
Let's
that
get
we
to the
have.
questions. Let's get to the
Yes.
questions so we
All
can make
right.
sure.
So
Yeah.
so we'll start with, deep. Well, we'll start with deep and personal
Okay.
questions.
All
All
right.
right. So I wanted to ask you this question. So you're going to say something?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So I wanted to ask you this question. So what was your first impression of me?
I mean, okay. I mean, if we're being honest,
Yeah,
you
of
already know
course.
the answer.
Yeah.
But my first impression of you, it was, I mean, you looked very different than you look today. That's for sure. Very different than you look today. You had the glasses on. You pulled up in the grocery grabber. The grocery grabber. looking like a grandma and stuff, and it wasn't favorable. It
Yeah.
wasn't
So
favorable. Yeah.
you thought that I wasn't that someone that she's not the one
Um,
immediately during the
I
first
didn't
meeting.
say you weren't the one, but I
Mm.
just it wasn't. You didn't look like you look today.
Okay.
We'll
So
just
maybe
leave it like that. Yeah.
if I dressed differently or
Mhm.
presented myself differently, like put an effort in making the
Well,
impress you.
for a first impression, I mean, I would
Yeah.
think somebody would
Mm.
want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it probably would have been better if you had to put a little bit more
Uh-huh.
into that first impression. But
Mm.
it turned out good, so I mean, it worked out well. So
Yeah.
that's all that matters.
One thing's for sure that I know I did
Mhm.
during that day.
What?
I smelled good.
I don't remember, but you usually smell good. You usually smell good, so I guess that's cool, right?
Hmm.
All right. What was your first impression of me?
I think my first impression of you is someone that
Let's keep our try to
yeah.
keep our answers short too, because
Yes.
make sure we give quality content. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
So my first impression of you is like, ooh, he's muscular,
Hmm.
and then that I like muscles.
Right.
So like, oh,
I
okay,
got a couple.
yeah, you
Yeah.
got just a couple.
I got a couple
Yeah.
muscles.
So and then you're very like a gentleman,
Mhm.
very open the door, and then we did a little shrug, so
Right.
it's like
It was
friendly.
a friend hug. Yeah.
It
It was
was
a
like a
first
friendly hug.
meeting hug.
Yeah. So
Right.
it's not like something like, when you
Yeah.
see people and when you meet people for the first time, they look creepy and they have that vibe,
Right.
so you don't have that vibe.
Right. I didn't have that vibe.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
Cool.
didn't.
All right. All right. Number two. Let's see. People ask this all the time. So
Mm.
we try to get the most common questions that people ask us,
Mm-hmm.
and we're people ask all the time. How do you guys handle conflict in your relationship, especially since you guys come from different cultures? So we'll start with you.
Okay. Sometimes I
And by the way, let's make sure that we monitor their questions, because
mm,
if you guys have questions that you want to ask us
mm-hmm.
today, definitely we'll prioritize those questions. We'll prioritize your questions today and make sure we answer those questions today. So get them into the chat or call in. This is also call in live stream. If you want to call in, definitely do it. And we'll prioritize your calls and any questions.
Yeah, before I answer your question, I would like to appreciate Cliff TV for giving us some super chat. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Super Chat. Thank you, Super. Thank you, Cliff. We appreciate you, man. We definitely
Yes,
appreciate
thank you,
you.
Cliff.
Yeah, Cliff. If
So
you got questions, man, if you have questions about for us, let us know what they are. Definitely, we're prioritizing your questions today, and we definitely want to get those in. So,
mm-hmm.
so
so yeah,
go.
to answer your
Mhm,
question, I think one of the uh good protocol that we
mhm.
do when we have conflict is, he normally asks for space, and I struggle because I usually want to be close to him,
Yeah,
especially when we're arguing, because I still want to feel connected with him,
yeah,
but
and I don't. Nah,
he doesn't want to be touched and all
nah,
that. But I think we just have to respect each other's requests. Maybe if you want space, then just go away. And
yeah.
then if I want a hug, and then just maybe give me a
You
hug
can get that later. You
later,
can get that later.
maybe later. Yeah,
Yeah,
but I think the stay quiet lang. Don't run
yeah.
your mouth, and don't add fuel to the fire. Just keep quiet.
Yeah.
Let
Stay
it.
out of your emotions.
Yeah.
We're emotional right now.
Mm-hmm.
Give me some space and I'm gonna be cool. But yeah, that's it. I just need space.
Mm-hmm.
I need immediate peace.
Mm-hmm.
When there's conflict, I need immediate peace because I don't want to say and do emotional stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I need peace.
Yeah.
That's how I
And
handle it.
also during conflict, I see to it that I don't cuss. I don't cuss.
You don't normally cuss
I
anyway.
don't cuss anyway. But
Yeah.
you know,
You
I do,
cuss certain
stop.
times. Yeah.
But
But
you
yeah.
try to be respectful, and I try
Hmm.
to calm myself down whenever we're arguing, because I don't want to regret saying things that you will regret later.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm. So
All right. So the next question is number four. I
yeah.
think number
So
four on this
yes.
list.
So what's the biggest challenge you've faced as a couple?
What do you think? What would you say that is the biggest challenge?
Getting getting familiar or getting used to each other's standards.
Yes, I would
Get
agree. I would agree with that.
Yeah,
I
I
would agree.
think that's one of the biggest
Hmm.
challenges that we face as a couple, because I'm used for my in my 38 39 years of existence. I'm just used to this X, Y, and Z kind of standard that's not even at par to the standards that you have when it comes to work, when it comes to doing a lot of stuff. So it takes a lot of adjustment, and also on your part, I think it takes a lot of adjustment to give me some time to adjust to those standards, or to learn those standards, or even just be familiar with it.
I would agree. I would say
Mm.
that getting used to different standards is
Mm.
different. I mean, if you come to the Philippines, there is a different standard of service. There's a different
Mm.
standard of work. You'll notice that there are some people that work hard, and there are some people that don't.
Mhm.
There's people, they have a different standard of what they consider work.
Mhm.
And as somebody who is kind of might be kind of a bit of an overachiever, um, that takes some getting used to. That
Yeah.
takes some getting, because that's the whole standard culturally. That's the standard in general over here,
Yes.
and that is, it might be tough if you're trying to get people to work for you
Yes.
or
From
work with
here.
you. Yeah, work with you or work for you from here. Um, if you're trying to run a business,
Yes.
it could be challenging. It could be
Yeah.
very challenging.
Especially you're only handling me. What if you're handling multiple
Right? Couldn't.
people?
I don't know that I could do that. I don't know that I could do
Yeah.
that. Okay, what you got
Okay.
next?
So the next question is, how did your families react to your relationship at
Okay, that's a
first?
good question.
Hmm. So I think for the most part, my family didn't ask. In
Hmm.
fairness to them, they didn't ask, "Oh,
Hmm.
what's your status?"
Right.
They don't ask me about information like that.
Hmm.
They just react to what is presented on
Right.
hand.
Right.
So they
Hmm.
don't ask. So you see that they see that you're affectionate with me. They see
Hmm.
that I'm affectionate with you. So they get the message.
But how did they even react knowing that you were dating again?
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
I
like
no
knowing
no.
that you were just dating again. How did they? How does your
I
family?
think that we didn't start dating when we did YouTube.
But that's
So
not the question.
but they understood that we're friends at first, and
Hmm.
then eventually developed into something deeper.
Hmm.
So they understood already, oh, this is Rich, and they got familiar with you. So they got at
Hmm.
ease with you, comfortable with you, and
But I was already beating them cheeks way before that.
okay.
Way
They didn't
before
know.
that.
They don't
Yeah,
have to know.
they didn't have to know all of that. Okay,
Yeah,
so you
but
were telling them a little bits and pieces of stuff.
yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I
Yeah,
mean,
because I
yeah,
cannot really tell that, during the early start of the
yeah,
relationship, oh, he's my boyfriend. Hey, you're not my
yeah. Yeah,
boyfriend.
we work together, mom, but occasionally he beats the cheeks, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
but he's not my
I
boyfriend.
got you. Yeah, but we're not boyfriend
Yeah,
girlfriend.
yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah.
I have needs, mom.
Yeah.
So
But I think
okay,
but I think when the children got involved already, I think
that
that's
changed
when
things.
that changed
That
things.
changed things. Okay,
Hmm.
what's the next question?
So the next
Ooh,
question,
okay.
okay.
Um, how do you family? I think
How about your family? So,
um
your family.
the kids are always cool. They always say, look, if you're happy, then it doesn't matter. That's
Hmm.
what they always say. As far as my sisters, um, sorry, as far as my sisters, it's the same thing. Same
Hmm.
thing. There is, I usually bring home pretty good ones. They know that the woman I bring home is going to have a good personality. She's going to be friendly. She's going to be smart. There's an expectation of the kind of woman that I would bring
Hmm.
home, or that I would even get involved with. So I
So
don't think
hopefully
anybody
I
worried about it.
yeah.
I don't think anybody was really worried about it. Yeah.
Okay. So
So
hopefully I pass the criteria
yeah,
of
not
your
too many people
sister.
have been brought home. So yeah. So um, so let let's do this question. And this is a good question actually. Do you want more kids together? Yeah.
Together.
Do you want more kids together? I mean, you got two kids. I have two kids. So So how do you answer that question? I'll let you answer that.
In theory, I want to have your baby, but in reality, I don't want to take care of a baby anymore.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think the idea. I
Mhm,
want to have, the eyelashes, the curly hair, and then your skin
mhm.
color, and I know that my baby's gonna be beautiful.
Right.
Yeah, but that just the idea. I like the idea of having a
Yeah.
baby, but I really don't want to.
There's a crying baby
Yeah, I
right
know.
across the hall,
No,
right across the hall from my condo
no.
that cries almost at least half the day.
I think I'm
And
done.
it's a good reminder for me.
Yeah,
It's a good reminder for me. It's good birth control for me.
yeah.
I'm cool. I'm
I'm
super
done.
cool.
Thank
I
you.
mean, I do think I agree with you. I think we would have beautiful babies. We would make a
Mm.
beautiful baby, but a Brady Bunch, I don't think I need that. And so no, the answer is yeah. It would be. It's a cool
Cool
thought.
thought.
It's a cool
Yes.
thought, but nah, we're not trying to
Yeah.
have no kids.
Maybe we
So
could we could like if we have friends, we can borrow their
yeah,
for
for a
a
half a
day,
day, a half a day, yeah.
half a day.
So look, if Ching come up pregnant, it's somebody else's baby. You know what's up. If she come up pregnant, number one, you know it ain't my baby, and number two, you know why we broke up because it ain't my baby. But you ain't about to come up pregnant.
Huh.
But if you okay, but we've talked about this too. But
Mm.
if some by some miracle, Chang got pregnant, then it's cool. Then it just is what it
Yeah,
is,
and that's
and it would have to be an active guy because I'm gonna try to do a whole bunch of stuff so that it doesn't happen. But if it happened, then we just
it
deal. We
happened.
just then we just have another baby.
Yeah,
That's
at
a
40
yeah
years old.
yeah. With our old asses,
I
right?
know, right? I'm
Yeah,
limping.
limping right with a walker, right? Walker in a
Yeah.
wheelchair carrying the
Uh-huh.
damn baby.
Okay.
Okay, next question. What's the next question?
Okay, so we have a question over here
Okay, what's the
from
question?
Skytech. So
Okay,
does the
what's up,
Phil
Skyjack? What's
Hello
going on, man?
Skytech. So does the Philippines has any sports or playing games that family board games? I don't chess is considered a board game, but it's not a
Yeah,
family game.
yeah. Well, I don't. Okay, let's talk about what we. Well, he asked for about the Philippines, so I'll let you
Mm.
answer that.
Okay. So playing games, family board games. I think there are a lot of family Philippine board games. Games of the Generals, that's what I know. A board game from the Philippines.
Hmm.
But other than that, I don't, I think mostly is imported
Hmm.
or from another country, like the
Okay, I
Jenga.
was gonna say let's then we can just talk about what we do,
Uh-huh.
and what we do is two things. We do Uno
Yeah.
and we do Jenga, is what we do, and
Mm.
we have fun with that.
Mhm.
I mean, they're simple games,
Mm.
but they're good family games in that you can
Yes.
play at an early age.
Uh-huh.
You can teach somebody at an early age to play. So that's kind of what we do.
And yeah, just sharing an experience, the boys
Mhm.
really are competitive,
So
especially
of course
with
they're
you.
competitive. Of course
Yeah.
they're always trying to win.
Yeah.
I want them to be competitive because that's life.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you teach young men.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you bring young boys
To become.
being young men.
Mm-hmm.
Is they're going to be you bring out the competitive spirit because they're going to have
Mm-hmm.
to compete for the rest of their life.
Yes.
Right. So that's a good thing, right?
Mm.
Okay. What's the next question?
Okay. So Anders just chimed in. One moment, please.
Okay.
Anders just chimed in. Said sports they have fun. Uh, what's this? I can't see because of the heart reaction. So have fun with national soccer team.
Right.
Okay, so we yeah, when it comes to
You guys
sports,
got a national soccer team?
yeah, we call what do you call that? Ala Filipinas, like a
Okay. Is it
soccer
any
team.
good?
Yeah,
It's a good team.
yeah, good team, soccer.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
what soccer is, honey.
hmm
Yeah.
male and female,
Soccer.
male and female team,
Okay.
and then I think we have
Have they ever
also
qualified for
rugby.
the World Cup?
I don't know World Cup, maybe
Okay.
Asian qualifiers, something like
Soccer.
that.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. What else we got?
Number 7. So how do you deal with jealousy either from each other or from outsiders? It's mostly me.
What you mean? It's mostly you.
It's just me.
Yeah. When I mean, let's be. I'm gonna let you I'll let you answer it, and yeah,
Mm.
because I think most of the answers are gonna belong to you.
Yeah. So I think, how do I deal with jealousy? I stay quiet, try to compose myself, and then I make sure that I will say the right words and I address my concern respectfully. And then after that, we talk about it in a manner where there's no
Mhm.
shouting. And yeah, I get nervous whenever I do that because I don't want confrontation, but
Mhm.
I also want to let you know how I'm feeling.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean you've gotten much better, and I appreciate it. I appreciate that you've gotten better. And there's times when you feel jealous or whatever or whatever. Um,
Do you know?
oh, I always know. I always know because you get quiet. Yeah, you get quiet. Same as when I get upset, I'll get quiet. When you're jealous, you get quiet.
Mm.
Yeah, and you'll try to pretend like nothing's wrong,
Hmm.
but I know what's wrong. I know immediately know what's wrong. Um,
Because I don't want to make a fuss about it,
and
you
I
know.
I appreciate that. But yeah,
But the women are
all
women.
right. How, what
How,
about my jealousy?
you don't get jealous.
Everybody gets jealous to some extent, but
So far,
yeah,
I don't think I've done something or given you any reason to be jealous.
no, I don't. And whether you do something or not, I think there everybody has some kind of insecurity because jealousy comes mostly from your own insecurities.
Hmm.
But as far as I appreciate the fact that you don't you dress in a certain way that represents me well,
Oh,
and
I remember.
that's what I would say. So
Mm-hmm.
so there's not really a need for me to feel jealous, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't, for the most part, I don't really feel jealous
Hmm.
anyway.
You
And it's
just,
not because I think for the most part I don't feel jealous anyway.
yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
right. You were gonna
Hmm.
say something?
Yeah, I think one time when you got, it's not really upset. You just gave me a reminder.
Hmm.
You just gave me a reminder that that if you what's that about the clothing,
Hmm.
if you keep pulling that up or if you keep pulling it down,
If you need to
that's
keep,
too
yeah, if you
short.
need to keep pulling your skirt down, then you need a longer skirt.
Hmm.
It's just that simple. Yeah, if you
Yeah.
got to, I think we're on the escalator or something. Where we,
No, we
yeah,
were at the restaurant and then I picked something up and then I
and you,
forgot.
yeah,
I forgot to do this to do
right,
this.
yeah, then you,
Yeah,
then yeah,
yeah. So
pretty
pretty
simple and to the
simple.
point. But for the
Hmm.
most point, for the most part, I think there's not a whole lot of jealousy between us. I would say,
Just me.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay,
Okay,
um,
so Raymond has a question
okay,
here.
shoot.
So, Rich, other than the work ethic, what was the biggest adjustment in the Philippines?
Um, the level of service, it is. It has, and it's still the level of service. I mean, when you walk out, I'm cool here in my little cave, but when you walk outside, man, you have to deal with service,
Mm-hmm.
and depending on where you are, it's not going to be the service you're used to getting.
Yes.
No one is in a hurry. No one. So, the whole thought of, hey, we'll service, if we serve customers as fast as possible, then we get more customers, therefore making more money. None of
Nah.
that occurs to the people here. They're just going to take their sweet time. They're just, I mean, I don't care what kind of hurry you're in. They're not in the same kind of hurry. And that takes some getting used to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And adding to what you said, like yesterday, I was in a hurry, like
Right.
super hurry. And then people in the MRT and then people in the mall are just like mosey
Right.
walking.
Yeah.
They
Sunday
don't,
walking, Sunday
yeah,
strolling.
Sunday strolling. And then they
Right.
won't go to the right side of the
Right.
elevator if they're just standing there,
Mhm.
Guys,
Yeah.
there's a reason why there's a sign for walk and stand.
Right. That's why I use my deep voice. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
To get the
Thank you.
attention of
Yeah. Thank you.
people.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Thank you. Right.
Yeah, it
Yeah. I
annoys me
put some
sometimes.
bass in my voice when I, yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Right.
because it annoys it's annoying that people don't give courtesy already if they
It,
it's already
the
there.
culture is what it is. So I
Yeah.
try not to complain about it, but I mean, if you're asking me, that would easily be the number one answer.
Mm-hmm.
It's the level of service, the fact that you never get all your food at the same time if you go to a restaurant. If you go to a restaurant and there's two people, you're going to get your food stringed in,
Yeah.
right? This, then this. It's not like the appetizer first and then the entree and then dessert. They're just
Mm.
gonna they might bring you the dessert first
Mm.
sometimes, like
Yeah.
literally
Like
they'll
one
bring you,
time,
yes, like, yeah,
duh.
they'll bring you the dessert first because that's what came out first. And I'm like, okay, but the service.
Yeah.
The answer is the service for sure.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
in fairness, last night it was drinks was served first, and then the
Yeah.
food was served together.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, last night yesterday we were blessed. I was really blessed. I had a chance to meet up with somebody with another live streamer or another content creator out here in the Philippines, a very popular content creator out here in the Philippines. It was an awesome experience. We had lunch together. We spent almost half a day together, and then we met up with some other subscribers last night
Mm.
that turned out to be cool. They were a little late. They were a little late, and I got
Yeah,
issues. I
he's
got issues with people being
I'm
late.
just trying to
Man,
be
yeah.
honey. Let's wait a little more.
If you're a little late, I might have a little attitude, but they turned out to be pretty cool, and we had a good time. And today is going to be crazy because it's all day. We're meeting up with subscribers all day, so it should be really
Yeah.
cool. But
So it's like
yeah,
a mini meet and greet,
yeah, mini
something
meet
like
and greet kind of,
yeah.
yeah. So hopefully tonight maybe we have a Richie Rich round table.
Yeah,
Hopefully, I think
hopefully.
that would be super cool, right?
Yeah.
So, but we
Mm-hmm.
got some stuff we're gonna bring to you guys. We got
Yes.
some stuff we know you guys are gonna like. Some stuff that we're
Some
gonna. Yeah,
stuff.
I'm excited today. I'm excited, and so I don't want to give too much away. But
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
Too TMI. Too
Okay,
much
yeah,
information.
yeah. I don't want to give too much away.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Next question. Let's see. Number 12. Have you ever used each other as an excuse to get out of something? All the time.
Yes.
All the time. Yeah. Ching's not feeling good. Sorry.
It's always me.
Yeah. Ching's not
It's
feeling good.
always me.
I'm waiting on Ching.
Uh,
Which I mean, half the time.
half the time it's correct.
Yeah, half the time it's true,
True.
but
But
yeah,
you have to just so you know, I don't make excuses about me getting sick because I don't
yeah,
want to use that excuse. If he's saying that I don't feel good, I really don't feel good.
yeah, or I'm waiting on Ching, or I want to get Ching's opinion on this. Give me a minute or
Mm.
something like that. I do. The answer is yes, I
Yeah.
definitely do. Right.
Yeah.
Um,
Like for example, we're going to shoot something. We're going to do something.
right. Right. Oh, that's what you use, huh? Yeah, that's what you use. I gotta go to work. Right.
I gotta go to work.
I gotta go film some stuff. We're gonna film video. Gotta go.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Have you ever used each other? Okay. Do we want to do that one, 13?
Sure.
Okay. All right, go.
Do you fart in front of each other now? Who does it more? He does,
No,
but
it's
I
easy.
don't.
No,
Never.
She don't do that. No.
Yeah.
No. And I know it's a double standard. Some people might say it's a double standard. It is what it is. I don't want. If you want me to do certain things to you, then I need you. I need you not to fart in front of me.
Yeah.
I need you to. I need to feel like you're feminine.
Yeah.
And farting in front of me would ruin that image, and I'm not trying to hear it.
I think you know when I'm going to pass gas because I quickly go to
You go to the bathroom, and I appreciate that. Yeah. Okay. Who snores louder at night? Man, I'm just about to say last night you woke.
Really?
I don't know who snores louder. Let's say that. We'll put it that way. I'm not sure. How about that? How about that?
Okay, I have receipts here.
Shall we play the because
no?
Okay. This might be that time for you to be quiet.
Okay.
Because I'm like good googly moogly. I'm just gonna.
Okay.
I'm not sure who snores louder.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Because you don't want to. You don't want to go there. Not this time.
Not today.
Okay. All right. Do you guys share a toothbrush? Absolutely not.
No.
Who's more clingy? Stop. Come on. Yeah.
No question.
Yeah. By far, I'm not a clingy dude. I don't. And I have to get used to her being clingy because she's very clingy. But it's
I'm
but
very
it's a cool
very
thing.
touchy.
Yeah, she's very, and I don't mind you. I don't mind that. But you grow up with the military. I don't know.
You don't want softness.
It's not you don't want it. It just
you're not used to softness.
Yeah. It's cool. I'm used to it and I like it. I like it. But yeah.
Yeah, when you're with me and my sister, do you notice my sister do this also?
Yeah, I know. I'm like, hey, is this okay?
Yeah, that's okay because that's a norm.
Yeah, it's your sister. Yeah.
Yeah, it's my sister, and we're used to doing that.
Remember the last time for was it Zebby's birthday?
Zebby, and
Yeah,
then
and you're sitting right here,
yeah.
right? And you got your arm around me, right? And your
Mm.
sister's sitting right here, and
Mm.
she got her hand, she's rubbing my leg, and I'm like, yeah, I'm like feeling
Yeah,
uncomfortable because
that's
I'm like,
cool.
you cool, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
that
you, yeah,
means my sister is
I know.
very, very,
Sis
yeah.
is cool, and but it was just that
If it's
if that
another
happened in
guy,
the West, if that
that's
happened in the
different.
West, yeah, that would not be okay.
Mm,
I mean, sisters would be fighting if that happened in the West.
really?
Yeah, oh yeah, that would not be cool because it would. I mean, but
Mm.
different circumstances
Yeah.
in this case, right?
Oh, gotcha.
Well, I'm saying because yeah,
Ah,
yeah. So you haven't. We understand that
each other.
she's not hitting on me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. But
And also,
yeah,
I think for the most part, especially,
hmm
sis is already treats you like
like a
bro.
brother, yeah. But I'm just
It's
saying,
still
in
different.
the West,
Okay.
people make moves. People make moves,
Even if
even
family members.
yes, sisters, cousins, best friends, people make moves. And I mean, I don't think someone would be so blatant, like right in
Like
front of
right.
you, right? Like right in front of you. But I was uncomfortable. I was just like, I mean,
You should
this
have
is
told me something.
no, but what am I supposed to do? You
Say
know, it's
something.
your sister, and I treat her like a sister. I mean, we act like,
Mm.
but still, it was just like this is something that doesn't happen in the West. It would not happen
Ah.
in the West.
Okay.
Your sister could not be
Mm.
rubbing my leg or touching my
Mm.
leg. It could not happen. Right? No,
We're,
yeah,
we're just used to doing that.
no, no.
Okay.
It would never happen.
Especially
Yeah,
when, yeah, I think
yeah,
when it comes to family, we do
mhm.
that. We
Yeah.
do
I
this.
got it now, but I'm just saying.
We do
I
this.
was like, like,
Yeah.
does
And
Ching see this? Is this okay?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay because
Right.
I know I see my sister doing this. Me and my sister
Okay.
are both touchy.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's keep going with the questions.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Who said I love you first?
Not sure.
Stop. Quit playing. Yeah. Quit playing. Anyway.
You.
Yeah. Quit playing. Stop it. Anyway, it definitely was not me.
Hmm.
Um. Uh.
What's that one
Yeah.
thing that the
Next
other does
question. Yeah.
that melts your heart every time?
What do you do that
Um,
melts my heart?
I don't know what melts
Mhm.
your heart. I think what you do that melts my heart.
Well,
You look
is it
at
a
me.
secret?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no, no.
Okay.
You look at me every time you look at me. There are moments when you
Yeah.
look at me and then you say, "You are so pretty." Oh, thank you.
There are. I mean,
It
there's
melts my
times.
heart.
There's just like times when it all comes together. When in my mind, I put together all the stuff that you do, and I know you're trying to work hard. You're putting. I know that you're putting a lot of effort into everything we're doing, and then you're putting effort into looking good
Mhm.
and taking care. You always take care of yourself. 20,000 steps yesterday.
23.
23,000 steps yesterday. Goodness, man. But anyways, you always take care of yourself. And there's times when we're working hard and in the middle of it, I look at you, I'm like, dang, okay. That's when I really appreciate you.
Mhm.
Right. And I appreciate all the effort and stuff that you put into everything you're doing.
Mhm.
Right. What melts my heart? I don't know if something melts my heart, but I would say the thing that like makes me feel really
Mhm.
thank you. You supposed to say you don't see that?
No.
Right? Because I say that every video.
No.
You don't see that, Rich? The thing that melts my heart. I would say when sometimes when you surprise me with some kind of sweets, some like a cheesecake thing.
Mm.
I don't want it's not a hint for you to keep doing it or
Yeah,
do
yeah,
it
yeah.
more.
I know,
But
but
when
I
you'll bring a cheesecake or you'll bring something over that I like, and you surprise me with like, hey, I got something for you, right?
sometimes
Yeah,
that you're
yeah.
expecting that there's something inside my bag already.
Yeah, because I know you. I know, especially when you do something that you had no
Yeah.
business doing, and
Mm.
you always try to make up for it with food. You always try to
Yeah. A
get me
way to
with
a
some
man's
sweets. Yeah,
heart
that's
is to your stomach.
there's another way to my heart.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Just do a good job.
Yeah. Right. So okay, what else? How did? No. We got to that one.
What's your
Favorite.
favorite memory together so far? We have, I think every time we do
A lot of
a
memories, but
lot of memories, but one of the things that I
I got
like
one. Okay, go ahead.
is when we went hiking in
Boom. I was I was gonna say that one, but why is okay? Tell me why that's your favorite. I'll tell you why it's mine. Okay, go ahead.
I it was my favorite because number one, we both like hiking.
Hmm
And then number two, we were like, very uncomfortable in the tent. It was so skimpy. We
Hmm.
weren't really
Tiny
expecting
ass tent.
tiny,
Yeah.
tiny tent. But it was a difficult trail. It was a difficult trail. And I see that you're having a hard time, with the
Because I was
backpack.
humping your
Yeah.
stuff. I was humping your stuff and my stuff.
Yeah.
And
And it
yeah,
was it was a difficult trail. And
yeah.
I was a little worried because
I was worried.
I was worried
Seriously,
about you
I was
because
worried.
wow, this trail is so difficult that I need to let's do a heart rate check
Right.
every time. So that's something that I really enjoyed doing, like doing fun stuff with you, even if we don't go somewhere extravagant. The point is, as long as I'm doing it with you.
That was one of my favorite. That's the first thing that came to my mind too,
Mm.
because, like you said, I was humping like 30 or 40 pounds, right? I was humping like 30 or 40 pounds in the backpack. And I thought, I'm going to be a gentleman and hump your stuff too. And you had all kinds of dumb stuff in there. I mean,
Insect
and yeah,
spray and all
yeah.
that.
And it was heavy. But that
Mm.
trail was like, I mean, it was super,
Like
super
super
steep
steep.
and it was rocky and well, look, it said it was hard, but I
Mm.
thought, come on, man, it ain't going to be that hard. But it
But it
was
was.
crazy hard. But the fact that we powered through that, right? We got through that. It was so challenging, and we still powered through it. It was like one of those moments, like where you get through some adversity, where you
Mm-hmm.
get through adversity together because you work together, and that would be one of my favorite moments because it was
Mm.
hard.
Yes.
That might be one of the hardest things we
Mm-hmm.
went through.
And
Right.
then the other things are the
Mhm.
Spartan races that we do together.
Right. I agree with that. I agree.
Mm.
I don't know, but well,
You don't know about the last one,
yeah, the last one. But no,
but
I would
mostly,
agree.
I mean,
I
doing
agree.
doing it
All three
together.
Spartan races. My,
Yeah,
my first one was the first one you did was my
was the
favorite because
the
yeah,
obstacle.
because the obstacle course and it was so tough for you.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
But I didn't
yeah.
quit.
No, you didn't quit, and I appreciate that. So
Mm-hmm.
all right, next question.
So let's
Um,
have the
oh,
question from Luca.
okay.
So okay. So Rich and Cheng, with all the love story gone wrong between foreigners and Filipinos, how often do you guys thank the good Lord for finding each other? Luca, I thank the Lord every day. And whenever, couples argue and couples have disagreements, but I always pray to the Lord that always give me a mind that is understanding, a heart that is always forgiving. That I think that's what I always pray for. I
Mhm.
surrender. I surrender the Lord. I surrender our relationship to the Lord. I lifted it up. Sorry, I got teary.
Take it easy. Take it easy. You gonna be all right. Come on.
Whew.
Hey, come on. You gonna be all right. Come
Don't
on.
rub me, honey. I'll cry some
Okay.
more.
All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Good.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that I always pray for every night. I'm thankful. I don't want to talk.
Okay. All right. I'll answer the question. What's the question again? How
um
thankful are you that what?
um with all
Okay.
the love story gone wrong between foreigners and Filipinos,
Yeah.
how often do you
I
guys
got you.
thank the Lord?
I do think I'm not as I don't think either one of us are super religious, but I'm not
Mm,
super religious. But I do feel very thankful. Some people say lucky. I don't like to use the word lucky because
yeah.
you create your own luck. But I do feel very thankful
Mhm.
that that I found somebody like Cheng who puts in a lot of work. I mean, seriously, a lot of work. She does stuff behind the scenes. You could probably do less work than you do and be more
Yeah.
efficient, maybe.
Yeah, I know.
But the work that she puts in behind the scenes to make my life easier is crazy. Is really crazy. And yeah, and maybe some people say, "Oh, you can just if she doesn't act right, just get a new one, get another one." Yeah, maybe you could get another one. But is that other one, number one, the other one is going to bring you a whole new set of problems, if not more problems. And is she going to be able to do the things that Ching does? Is she going to, the list is long but distinguished. She does a lot. And I do thank the Lord that He brought somebody like Ching into my life to complete me and to kind of settle me too, because I am kind of an overachiever. I do have a high standards and I always want to be successful in every single thing I do.
Mm.
And I've been that way in my adult life.
Mhm.
And bringing somebody like Cheng into my life to help, to help settle me, to help, to help. Everything doesn't always have to be perfect, but I still want it to be really good. I
Mm.
want to bring a good product to our audience, but Ching helps me to do that.
Thank
She
you.
helps to make this channel what it is. And frankly, I mean, I think you guys would be the first to admit, as our audience, this channel is not the same without Chang. It's not the same. When I do a live stream, it doesn't feel, if she's not here, it doesn't feel the same. And there's times when there's times when
Yeah.
I'll need to do a live stream. I
Yeah.
like it, and I think the material is good.
Mm.
But I think when we both present the material, it's better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. Okay, so Ken said, Cheng, that is the biggest phone I've ever seen. It's like a brick. Yeah,
Yeah,
it is. It's a
it's
big
like a
phone.
TV. It's like a damn TV with you blind
Yeah.
behind.
So
Yeah.
what's this? I can't remember what this is. So Samsung S22
Yeah.
Ultra. Yeah. So I have this phone for like 3 years now, and I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Lucas said, makes life even more meaningful with someone who really loves you and would stay with you no matter what happens. And my reminder to myself is that, you know, you won't get lucky twice. And
I
I
won't
got
get lucky.
lucky twice.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. But I don't think you got lucky. And it applies
To every.
equally to you.
Mm.
It applies equally to you. I think you create your own luck, and if you
Mm.
weren't the person you are, I would have moved on to somebody
Mm.
else,
I think
right?
that it's not luck, it's a blessing.
It is. I mean,
I think
you
of it as a
you
blessing.
don't get what you deserve. You get what you earn,
Mhm.
and the fact that you present yourself and how much you put into into everything we do, that's what makes me want to do things for you.
Mm.
When I see the effort that you put in for me, for us, for
Mhm.
the audience, that's what makes me want to do things for you, and do little extra things for you, or take you here, take you there. And yeah, so it's not luck. It's not luck for you either.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
you earn
Mm.
that. You earn the right to have a man take care of you. And for everybody out there, I'm gonna say this: if you're offering, if what you offer is a lifetime commitment of providing and protecting a woman, what the what do you think that's worth?
Mm.
That's worth a lot,
Mhm.
a lot.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of men, not just women, but a lot of men don't put enough value in a lifetime commitment
Commitment.
to protecting and providing for a woman and a family.
Mhm.
That is worth a lot. How much sweat, how much blood, sweat, and tears are you going to have to put into that? How much sacrifice does it
Mhm.
entail? It's a lot. So for me to give that and offer that to somebody, she's got to offer something in return. She's got to offer me something of equal value for sure, for sure. And I don't know if there is something of equal value, but
Mm.
she's got to offer a lot. She's got to
Mhm.
bring a lot to the table.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Okay,
Okay.
go ahead.
So
You want to look at your TV
TV.
over there? Look at your TV over there for another question.
Okay. So Luca said, I feel you, Cheng. Sorry. Okay. I think the greatest thing that can happen in our lives is finding the right partner because it makes life more even more meaningful
It
with
does.
someone who really loves
It
you and would
does.
stay with you no matter what happens. So Mr. Ray is here.
What's up, Mr. Ray?
It's more than its price of gold, but fellas just be wasting it away.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's true. It's true. I, I don't. I mean, I don't want to get on the pulpit preaching and stuff, but I think dudes come over here. A lot of dudes come over here and they try to leave with money, and they think they're gonna wrap up a girl just because they flash or wave some money in front of her, and then they're surprised when the woman leaves him for another dude or for other opportunities. Right? It was it. If you got to get her with love, you didn't get her. I'm sorry. If you got to get her with money,
Mm.
you didn't get her. You didn't get her, and that means somebody else can get her with money too,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you got to put more than money in front of somebody to get them for a lifetime.
Yeah. I was just observing last night when we
Hmm.
went to this sports bar,
Hmm.
and then I saw some couples in there,
Hmm.
foreign and Filipino couples. I was just observing
Hmm.
that, they normally, the ones who go out with the foreigner, they normally have like a chaperone or someone, another girl. and
Uh-huh.
then and then there's one this is just an observation that, whenever you go like a foreign guy,
Mhm.
wow, I'm just amazed that women intentionally are looking at you and purposely trying to get your attention, like wanting to make eye contact with you.
With who?
With the foreign guy.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'm just like people watching last
You
night,
don't see that?
here.
Yeah.
Same eye.
It's always the same vibe. Right. Always
Yeah,
right.
so I was just,
Okay.
this was out of topic, but I just observed that
Okay.
here, when you go to the district or to the bars and clubs,
Mhm.
the eyes of the women are all on you. I just observed last
Mhm.
night.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
All right.
so
Next.
Luca has another question.
Okay. Shoot.
So if
Keep the
you're
questions coming, you
Yeah.
guys. Keep the questions coming.
So if you're given $1 billion in exchange for leaving each other, what would you choose? $1 billion in exchange for leaving each other? That would be tough.
Yeah. Look, I ain't gonna
A
lie.
$1 billion.
Yeah. I mean,
No,
I'm
I'm just
sorry. I
kidding.
think outside the box,
Mm,
and I mean, I could leave her for $1 billion. Does it mean I can't come back or
mm.
we can't meet? So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
Hey, let's meet.
Yeah. Look,
Let's take the billion
yeah.
dollars and then let's migrate
A
somewhere else.
$1 billion to leave Cheng. That's a tough question, Luca.
It is.
I'm not gonna answer that question. I don't know what I would do. Let's just not put me in that position.
Yeah,
Um,
me either.
if you said 1,000, I'm sticking with Cheng.
Mm.
If you said 10,000, now I got 10,000. I'm sticking with Cheng. 100,000, sticking with Cheng.
A million
$1
dollars.
million dollars.
Let me think about it.
Mm,
Is there a lot of other things that you can do,
I wouldn't. I don't. But $1 billion.
A
Look what I
billion.
could do for so many people.
Yes.
How many different ways I can help a lot of people with $1 billion.
And then we were doing stuff together, and then we found each
We
other
found each
again.
other again. Look at that, huh?
Certain-
$1 billion is a lot of money. It's
Yeah.
a lot of money. But
for now,
for a
I
smaller
think.
amount, yeah, I don't think so. I'd
Yeah.
keep Ching, but $1 billion, I'd leave her and I'd find her again. How
Mm.
about that?
Yeah.
I'd leave her and
Can we find each other
I'll come back
again?
and yeah, I'll let you find me, right? You can
Yeah.
find me. I'll leave a trail of money,
Yeah.
a money trail. Right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's put it this way. I
Mm,
wouldn't want to give her up. I
mm,
wouldn't want to exchange. I wouldn't exchange it for someone else. How about that?
mm.
I wouldn't want to exchange it for somebody else. But yeah, $1 billion is yeah.
Yeah, it's a
I
lot
come
of
find you.
money. Yeah.
I come. We connect again. Right?
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Next question. What else?
Okay. So, how do you keep the spark? It's number 26.
Okay. Been
Okay.
together for so long.
Yeah. How do you keep the spark alive after being together for so
It's
long? We're
easy.
not super long.
Yeah, and it's
Like
only been like 2.5 years.
Mm.
It's to me, it's easy. She always keeps herself in very good shape. She keeps herself in the best shape possible. She's always exercising, so her body's taken care of, and she always looks cute, and she always is ready for action. So
Always remain attractive for your man.
right.
That's
So
I
it's not
think.
difficult. It's not difficult, right?
Yeah.
If we wasn't so tired, do you know you did a me last night? You fell asleep within 2 minutes after laying
Sorry,
down.
I'm
You
so
I know.
tired.
I knew you were tired. Yeah, but you pulled a me last night. I was about to roll over and like,
Ready?
yeah, like she was like, yeah. I was like, okay, she's out. Yeah, okay. Um, let's see. Good one. What advice would you give to couples in an age gap or cross cultural relationship?
Mhm.
What advice would you give?
I think the main advice that I'll give is just have an open mind,
Mhm.
because there are a lot of things that even when you've been together for 2.5 years, there are a lot of things that you will discover of each other, and you're constantly learning about each other's culture. So you may get used to each other's quirks, but just keep an open mind. Be always understanding.
Right. I would say be patient. The first thing I would say, be patient because getting to know each other, it takes time. It's just going
Mhm.
to take some time. It's going to be things that, as somebody said yesterday when we were at lunch,
Uh,
there's going to be things that don't even make sense. They don't make any sense at all, but for
mm,
her, they make a lot of sense, and vice versa.
mhm,
And you just have to be patient and understand that's part of their culture, how they do things. And then the second thing I would say, if you're talking about a Philippines and foreign couple, I would
mm.
say vet carefully.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
would.
yeah.
I, that, I know we beat that to death, but I don't think you can say it enough. vet carefully. Vet carefully. Choose the woman if she's not meeting the qualifications, and we got videos coming up that are talking about some of those things.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But if she doesn't meet, then be willing to move on. Be willing to walk away. Just because she's cute, if she's trying to get in your pockets, then she's not the one for you. If she's
Yes.
asking you for a bunch of money, she's not the one for you. She's not in it for you. And be willing to walk away from a cute girl. And if you understand your value and the value you bring to the table and
Mm-hmm.
offering a lifetime commitment of provision and protection, then you know how valuable that is, and be willing to walk away if that woman is not the right woman.
Yeah.
And you know it, you feel it, you sense it when you're on a date with that person. She's saying different things, or how she dresses, how she acts, how she talks. You know it. You know, if she does that early on, you know there's gonna be more of it later. Be willing to walk away when that woman's not the right woman for you.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
especially as older guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's important. Some guys think, I can't afford to let this one go. It's late in the game.
Mm.
But that's more of a reason to let her
Mm-hmm.
go. That's
Yes.
even more of a reason to let her go.
Because you're just burning
You're
time, you
burn.
know.
You're burning daylight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's
So Luca said it's just hypothetical, no worries. It's kind of like if your mom and Cheng were drowning, who would you rescue first?
Ching.
But
My mom passed away, so
mm,
it's kind of an easy one.
yeah.
So yeah.
So, but there are 50 of us here that would rescue Cheng if Rich won't say.
I think there's more than that. I think yeah,
Yeah, about many.
right. I don't know, but I think most of the people would rescue you instead of me, right?
Because they know how you can swim.
Nah, they would rescue anyway. If I had to choose between rescuing you and rescuing me, I'd rescue you
Because you know I can
because your ass can't swim, right? Yeah, I
swim.
wouldn't need to be rescued, but
Mm,
I would rescue.
thank you, baby. So
Nothing
Sam,
against my mom, by the way, but
mhm.
she passed away, so it's kind of an easy choice.
Yeah, so Sam's travel adventure said, "Way to go, Cheng. Keep your man happy. It is your responsibility
I think
to
it
keep
is.
your man
I think it
happy."
is. If you, sorry, I have to. I have to because I don't think people think of it this way. If you offer a woman your provision and protection, that means when you walk outside, she's always going to feel secure because she knows she's protected.
Mm-hmm.
She knows you're gonna go to battle for her. That means when she needs something, she knows she's gonna get it when she needs it. I'm not saying want. She knows you're gonna find a way to make that happen when she needs something. That's worth a whole lot. That's worth
Mm-hmm.
a whole lot. And
Mm.
if you can offer that to a woman, you need to make sure that you get a quality woman.
Yeah.
It behooves you to make sure you get a quality woman to give that, to offer that to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So without a doubt. Okay.
Okay, so one more question from Luca.
Okay.
So, what is the deal breaker in your relationship? I think we don't have a deal breaker.
I got deal breakers. Yeah. What you don't have a deal breaker?
In
Of
our
course
in
you.
our relationship, because I have deal breakers when it comes to having relationship. I think
Mhm.
smoking, that's number one deal breaker.
Agreed.
Yeah, because I have asthma. And then what else? Drinking, like too much drinking.
Okay. Too much drink. Okay. I
Yeah.
don't. But I seldom drink.
Yeah. But when we drink together.
Yeah.
So yeah, drinking a lot and then coming home drunk. Maybe that's
That's it. That's all you got.
what else? Um
Come on.
Not smelling good.
I don't. But come on. You wouldn't say somebody's got to be good to the boys.
Oh yeah, of course,
Why
definitely,
I gotta remind you?
absolutely.
You're the mother. Why I gotta remind you of that? Yeah. Come on. Stop.
If
Yeah.
yeah, thank you for the reminder
Yeah.
because I already don't need to look elsewhere. I don't
Right.
have a deal breaker because I already got you. So
Right.
if you're not good to the boys,
Mhm.
then sorry.
Deal breaker. No smoking. She has to work hard. She has to work hard. She don't have to work like a slave. She has to work. She has to put into the relationship the same thing, the same amount of effort and energy that I
Mm-mm.
put into the relationship.
Mm.
I absolutely demand that. And not only do I demand, but I'm gonna earn that. I'm gonna earn the right for her to put that much effort into the relationship. And if I don't earn it, then she should move on.
Mm-hmm.
Then she should move on. Deal breaker is a woman who is always trying to debate and argue and fight and who doesn't bring me peace. If she doesn't bring me peace, it is going to be a very, very, very short relationship. That's it. That's it. Bring me peace, and we could work the rest. But she's got to work as hard as I work on our relationship.
Mm.
On on our relationship,
in.
she got to put in. Yeah, she's got to put in.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just sit there and look cute. She's got to put in.
Yes,
Period. Yeah.
absolutely.
So.
So
Okay. What else? Oh, okay. Hold on. How do you deal with people who judge your relationship?
I don't care.
I, I, I don't care.
I don't care
Yeah.
about, before I would admit that before I care about a lot what other people would say. But now, if you gotta say something, then it's up to you. Just a lot of times, I just think of it as you're not in the relationship; it's me and him.
Right.
So we're the ones who's happy, and
Right.
we're the ones who's together. So I don't need to worry about your opinion.
I simply don't have time to worry about what someone thinks about our relationship.
Mm.
I got to focus on our relationship,
Yes.
not what other people outside think about it. And we invite people into our lives, to a certain point. So people are going to judge us.
Yes.
But I mean, you just can't be overly concerned about what people have to say about your relationship. It's hard enough to be happy and to have a happy relationship already. So when you start worrying about what other people think,
That
man,
adds
come
to
on.
it.
Yeah, it just adds to stress and all that. I don't have time for all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got these three people to take care of, including myself, and so I can't be focused on what other people are thinking.
Mm.
Right.
Yeah.
Um.
So I think they will be the last question.
We might have time for two. Let's try one more. One last. Is there another question on there?
None
Okay.
so far.
All right. Let's see. Can you actually? Okay, that's a different question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Last one on my side. You can check.
Okay.
Check. Hey, Rich, would you tell a buddy back home to invest or retire in the Philippines or not? And that's a good question.
Mm.
I'm gonna say it's no knock on the Philippines, but
Mm-hmm.
but you're telling me to give someone else financial advice or legal advice, and I would say I would tell them no
Mm-hmm.
because because it's just not. When you invest, you're expecting an ROI or return on your investment. I don't think you're going to get that here as much as you could get that in other places. I think the infrastructure isn't quite where I would recommend someone investing in it. I think the structure of the government isn't quite where I would say, hey, you got to do this. There's other places that I think would be a much better investment
Mm-hmm.
than the Philippines. So
Yeah.
that answer would be no.
Okay. So one question, number 21.
Okay.
So how do you avoid money becoming an issue between you and Cheng? Do you guys ever clash when it comes to spending habits?
I'll let you go.
So I think we never had an issue when it comes to money, because I, as much as possible, when he asked me to do something, I try to be as transparent as possible when it comes to how much did I spend, how much is the change, how much is the total. So I think I don't want money to be, the issue between us. Even in my previous relationship with my late husband, it was never an issue.
Right.
It was a no issue at all, because we understood our assignments. Like, also, I understand my assignment that I have to let you know if we need to pay something. I have to let you know advance so you can, give it to me.
Yeah,
before.
that's your deal. Your deal is to keep up with everything that needs to be
Paid.
and my deal is to make sure it gets
You
to
get
provide the money so that to pay it, right?
Yeah.
And I think the communication is phenomenal for the most part. The communication there is phenomenal.
Yeah. Before
Definitely shout out to
thank
you.
you.
Go ahead with your before because I know what you're gonna say.
Before, I'm not really good at keeping up with the Kardashians. I'm not good at keeping up with the, what do you call that? Uh, report, like a breakdown of the expenses,
Mhm.
because it's like, but now every time I update every time we pay, we spend, update.
Right.
Okay, because I'm forgetful. So we
Yeah.
paid this already. Oh, not yet, because
Yeah.
I
No,
keep track now.
we had issues with that early on.
Early on.
And we had to sit down, and I don't think it was a come to Jesus on that one.
No.
But we had to sit down. Remember the whole Excel, how your breakdowns in the beginning, your breakdowns were like, what the hell is this, right? But anyways, we've never had an issue with money. Never had an issue with money. She makes sure that every bill gets paid. My job is to make sure she has the money to pay those bills, and it's just that simple. So we've
Mhm.
never had any issues with money at all.
Yeah.
And no kind of issues, no kind of issues with your family, no kind of issues with you. We've never had any issues with money,
Mhm.
and shout out to you for that. To both of us to
Thank
communicate,
you.
making sure that we have the
Mhm.
communication in place so that we don't have those kind of
Mhm.
issues. So, all
Yes.
right, I think there's one last thing on there, and then
Okay. Luca.
okay,
Good, great questions from Luca, by the way.
hmm
So, how do you
definitely shout
see
out to
each
Luca.
other? How do you see each other in your relationship 5 years from
That's my
now?
baby.
Mhm.
I'm 5 years from now, she gonna be right there.
Me too.
Five years from now, if as long as she does the same stuff she's doing now,
Mm.
5 years from now she's gonna be right there.
Yeah, and
She'll
I'm
be right.
hoping for the
Yeah,
same
she's
thing
gonna be
too.
on my left side. Yeah, because my left, yeah, it's just better, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, she'll be right there. I'm not going anywhere. I don't need. I always say I've lived 10 men's lives. I've
Mm.
lived 10. I don't need to go out to the bars. I don't. If I'm going to a bar, she's gonna be right there. If I'm going where I go, she's gonna go.
I'm like your
If she
shadow.
wants to, if she wants to, I'm just saying.
Like your
But
shadow.
there's no reason. What could I get from somebody else that I can't get from her? Except that it would be new or different.
Mm.
Um,
More exciting because it's new.
yeah, sometimes.
Mm.
You trying to encourage me?
No,
Yeah,
you know.
right. I'm like, what are you doing, right?
No, honey,
But
because
yeah,
when you form a new relationship with someone, it's always the honeymoon stage. It's always exciting. It's always something new because you're getting to know each other. But when that fades,
yeah, but you got to put effort and
yeah.
energy into a new relationship. And the
Mm-hmm.
point is,
Mm.
I'm not putting that kind of effort and energy into a new relationship.
Yes,
The point is that the
I would.
relationship is right here. It's
Mm-hmm.
going to be you, and in 5 years, when I look to my left,
I will see you.
I expect that you will be
Mm.
sitting to my left.
Yes.
Period. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yes.
All right.
So Luca said, I'm rooting for you guys. Stay in love and grounded. Love you guys. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for your questions.
Yeah,
Wonderful questions,
you guys,
Luca.
we're gonna cut this live stream short because we got to
Yes.
get to this interview. We're
I'm
super
so
excited,
excited.
to do this interview. We're gonna bring it to you guys this week, and this has been a good week. This has been a really good week as far
Busy
as
but good.
as far as meeting people
Hmm.
and growing the channel. As far as growing the channel, so we'll see see what happens when it comes to the fruits of our labor. Right.
Yes.
All right. So we'll cut this interview short, and let's get it.
It's not
We
an
got.
interview.
I mean, we'll cut this
Live
we'll
stream.
cut this live stream short and get to our interview.
Yes.
Thank you for being patient with us, and for the people who watch this later on, we're sorry we made it an hour earlier,
Yes.
but we did it for you. We really did
Yes.
it for you because I don't know how you justify it, but we want to bring quality
Something.
content, and this
Yes.
the only way we could bring this content is to change the time. So
Yes.
we hope you guys will think it was worth it in the long run.
Yes.
Right.
Hmm. So if
Right.
you have questions, by the way,
Yeah.
that you want to ask
Send them
after this
in.
live stream,
Send them in.
yeah, drop a comment on this live stream
Mhm.
after it airs later on, and then we can answer them.
Yeah, absolutely. Send in your questions. I would love to do. I think we should do one of these like once a month or something like that.
Members only.
Uh, um,
Question and answers.
yeah, Q&A. Not even necessarily members only, but just open it up to
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
And I think it would be cool. I think
Mhm.
it'd be cool. I like the questions.
Yeah, and also there are new members or new
lot of new
subscribers, so
yeah.
they, instead of watching, we would appreciate if you kept watching from the archives, but if you don't
Mhm.
want to do that, then you can just
Yeah.
ask away.
Right. You ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. I'm Richie Rich for Richie Rich Abroad.
And this is Cheng.
And we're gonna end this stream and get to this interview, which should be live.
Yeah, I know.